Hey guys, back with another video. This time I want to do a quick review on the Beats pill. And the reason I want to do a review on this is that Beats hasn't refreshed this speaker in many years, so everybody basically just pronounced it dead. We just assumed that Apple was going to focus on its HomePod line and it was just going to stop making speakers under the Beats brand. Thankfully, we were wrong, and this is a refreshed version, and there's a lot to unpack here, so let's get right into it. Alright, so first things first, this is an actual metal grill, which at this price point is much better than the traditional plastic and cloth we find on many of these type of speakers. So that just gives it a very premium feel. It's quite a heavy feeling speaker, so even though it does look small, you can still feel the weight to it, and it's just reassuring since the moment you open it, you can just feel that this is going to be pretty powerful. On the back, you just have one USB-C port right here. This speaker does have 24 hours of battery life, which is fantastic. Up here, you have the power button, which is also your Bluetooth button, your play and pause, and your volume up and down. So that's pretty simple. You do not get voice assistant or Wi-Fi capabilities with this speaker. This is just bare and bones Bluetooth speaker. So you do have speakerphone, so you can make voice calls with it while you're connected to your phone. So there's that. But other than that, this is just a traditional, well-built Bluetooth speaker. So here's a quick comparison between the Sonos Roam 2 and the Beats Pill. As you guys can tell, the Beats Pill is definitely the larger of the two. It's also heavier, but that could also be due to the metal grill on the front. The Beats Pill has more powerful bass than Sonos Roam 2. It's also louder, and to me, it's clearer. But that's also something that you can tune with the Sonos app on the Sonos Roam 2, something that this does not have. It does not have an app. Sonos Roam 2 also has voice assistant, Wi-Fi compatibility, has Sonos voice, and you're able to connect this Sonos speaker to the rest of your Sonos speakers throughout your house if you do have them. So you're able to just press this button at the top right here and have a quick handoff. If you're playing a song on the speaker, you can hand it over to your soundbar and vice versa. So this definitely has other higher end features than this. This also has wireless charging, where the Beats Pill has 24 hours of battery life as opposed to 10. So, as you guys can tell, these are similar in some ways, but very different in others. In price wise, this is $30 more at $179 as opposed to $149. So it really depends on what type of ecosystem you have. If you have an Apple-centric ecosystem, go with the Beats Pill. If you already have other Sonos speakers in the house, I would go with the Sonos Roam. Same thing if you want a portable smart speaker where you can just take it to different rooms throughout the house. You're going to be able to do this and have Alexa wherever you take it. With this, you're going to be able to take phone calls, and has great speakerphone quality, so you're just going to be able to take phone calls, have great battery life. Both of these are fully water resistant, and overall it just comes to personal preference. If I were to choose one of these just in terms of sound quality, I would go with the Beats Pill. If I'm going to get one of these just to take it out with friends, enjoy the summer, and just want to enjoy my music, then yes, the Beats Pill does sound better. I would say the Sonos Roam sounds about 75 to 80% as good as the Beats Pill, but with all the advantages that the Sonos Roam 2 has in terms of Wi-Fi capability and the fact that I have Sonos speakers all throughout my house, I will be using this more often than the Beats Pill. All right, now my thoughts on the sound quality. As I mentioned, this speaker has great bass, especially for its size. I was expecting something a little more tame just based on the size, but when I brought it home, I immediately connected it to my phone. No other setup process. I just started playing this song with a nice bass drop at the beginning, and I was amazed when the bass hit. Just something this small producing that amount of bass, it's not something I'm used to. Even my girlfriend was surprised, and I'm showing her speakers all the time. So for her to be surprised with this speaker, it really says something. So it definitely has very powerful bass for its size. Sounds very clear. Vocals sound very good, and overall it gets very, very loud. And as opposed to other speakers, even at 100%, you can still feel the bass. Other speakers, especially around this size, past 80%, it's like the bass just goes on vacation. It's just all treble and mids. But with this speaker, even though the bass does tone down a little bit, probably to avoid distortion, you still hear and feel a lot of the bass. So you don't lose too much by going all the way to 100%.
I feel like a hero. I feel like a hero. hero.